Right, here we go. Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesdays, and I do understand there is a streamer showdown going on at the moment. So I was caught up in it, as it were. Right, okay, let's continue with our game then. As if you can remember from yesterday or last night, we were given a points tally, 9 points in 5 games, and then 5 games, as you can see, 4 games of them are away from home. Not the best, not the ideal start, I don't think, but it is what it is, isn't it? We've done all right at the moment. We've got a draw and we've got a victory. Only just a 91st minute victory over Chalfont. So we've got Tavistock coming up next, Hungerford, and then Kidlington. And if we have a look at the table as well, so Tavistock are second from bottom, Hungerford and Kidlington, who are just above us. So really the games that should really we should really win. I'm not going to say we are going to, but it's we should win it though. If we win this one at home against Tavistock, then 3 points from last 2 games is looking a little bit more hopeful. But if we lose, to get 2 points is going to be very, very difficult, I feel. It's just a pity we had that 0-0 draw against Swindon, but they were third in the table, or they may have been second in the table. I'm not quite sure when we played them, but we did reasonably well, so I'm pretty happy with that. A 0-0 as well, but to just edge out Chalfont, second from bottom, was very disappointing. They've conceded 67 goals already. I mean, let's just have a look at what their scores have been like. I know they have been getting some big ones in. They lost 7-1 to Weston-super-Mare, 4-1 there, 5-2 there. They had a 7-6 victory over Melksham, and then they lost 7-6 to Dorchester. I mean, they're just unreal, aren't they? But there's Weston-super-Mare 7-1. I mean, the fact that we only just beat them through Al Hassan, Kane, and Vlasov. Vlasov, 91st minute winner. Wasn't ideal, but it's happened. They lost 7-3 there. They won 5-2 there. So they've been involved in a lot of big games. But I'm assuming that their jobs are coming under threat, unless they're managerless already. But that is the situation at the minute. Almost halfway there. We will be halfway in the next 3 games. 2 games. 2 games will be halfway. So anything can happen. I mean, we started off not too bad, but we've had to change formation, and the formation that we're going to carry on with is this one. It's the Saving Grace one. In fact, that's probably what I might just nickname it, the Saving Grace. But at the moment, we'll go with it as it is. I'm just wondering if Alfredo can come in for Saxby can come in instead. Can he do that? Saxby's probably, I don't know. Alfredo's probably better, isn't he? Early just, I guess. James Mercato at the back. Stedman has gone. We've lost another defender, so we're on the lookout for another one, or are we? I'm sure we were on the lookout for another centre back. I think we were, and the results weren't coming in that great, though, to be honest. Maybe we ought to spread our horizons up a little bit more. Gascoigne's available, and Wiles Richards. Okay, we'll get them. Actually, we'll offer trials for them already. I think we're 1 week trial. I don't mind at this point. But yeah, we need to find ourselves another defender, because we've only got 3. One of them can play in the defensive midfielder role. That's Jones. But unfortunately, our other defender, Becker, he's not fit, so he can't really play. And all these other ones are just like Webb, Lathrop. I mean, Lathrop, he was with us right from the start, but he did quite well, didn't he? In the lower leagues, but as soon as we got promoted, he's just been edged out really, and it's unfortunate, but he has been edged out. Right, this is the side then that's going to go with it. We have got players on hand ready to come in. Story's looking very, very unfit though. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to bring Al Hassan in, I think, in that position. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Kane's going to play as a DLP down here. Axit can play there apparently as a ball winner. I wonder whether to bring him in as a ball winner and drop and put Bro and Kane up. It's food for thought. We got plenty of options. Plenty of options. Right, it's a lot cooler tonight as well, so I don't need my fan on. I've got the door shut, the window shut. I've got the door open because the missus is out running at the moment. She's gone to do a quick 5k while it's a little bit cool outside. I've already been on a 5 miler. Yay me! And to be perfectly honest, it's probably my best time as well, 46 minutes. Just over 9-minute miles. So I'm pretty happy with that, very happy indeed. But you know, we all take it with a pinch of salt, don't we, at the end of it. So the reason I've gone out running really is because the missus is doing well. She's doing this beach body workouts every morning with her sister, and then she's going for a run later on. So it's putting me to shame a little bit. To be honest, I've lost my mojo a little bit, but I've been out today earlier on, and I tell you what, I pretty much enjoyed it. But my calves are very hurting at the minute, which doesn't make a blind bit of sense, does it? Vlasov, 2 and 3. Axit's 1 and 9. We've got a lot of players on the bench that could come in and do a job for us. Anyway, enough about me babbling on about running. We're going to go... I mean, Danny Stewart, we do need another left back, don't we, while we're thinking about it. Right, okay. Tavistock, they did beat They beat Hartley 6-2. Hartley were top of the table. Let's have a look at that table once again. They lost 6-2. Ooh, look at that. How have they dropped all the way down there? Drawing a lot of games by looks of things, actually. That's why they've dropped. Okay, enough babbling on. Let's move into this game. Let's submit it then. They lost out to Bedford in... I'm wondering if that's a cup game after extra time. We're playing against a 4-4-2 formation. Let's give our players a morale boost. They know what's at stake here. I know what's at stake. A loss won't mean everything's gone, but it would mean we'd have to win both our away games in order to keep our job. But we don't want to do that. We want to win it comfortably. I'd rather win this one and then try and win one of the last 2 away from home, which is probably more doable than trying to win both of them. And at the moment, we're not doing awfully well. We're getting a lot of possession, which what this formation gives us, but it doesn't give us much up front now, to be fair. Right, we're on the attack. It's peeing it down as well. Cross comes in, they get it away, and Talbot runs off with it. Although we do hold him back, though. We're forcing him back. Oh, I thought we nicked the ball there. We have nicked it, though, there. And Misic is going to stand off it, and Jones likes to play the defensive midfielder role. I'm not going to lie, just in front of the defence. Good cross in, and it's just over the goalkeeper. Tried to loop it over him, and not quite this time. So, and if it was there, although they've had 4 for 4 at the moment, and this isn't great. 61 attendance. That's not even great either. Team talk, assertive. Keep working hard. What do you say? You weren't that bad, but I believe you can still improve. You have the ability to make a difference. Will that make a... It hasn't made a blind bit of difference, has it? Nothing at all. I don't really want to go attacking just yet, but I am going to bring in... Al Hassan has just got a yellow card as well. There's a free kick somewhere along the line. Misic is involved somewhere. And the ball straight to Talbot. I mean, I saw... Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. How is this happening? Seriously, we're playing at home. We could be looking for a new job. I mean, that's poor. Demand more. Right, can we hit back straight away? And we can hit back with Vlasov with his third goal of the game. A third important goal. And I thought something happened there, but Hassan has delivered a beautiful cross to Vlasov right at the back post and loops over the goalkeeper. Right, we're in it again. I was going to bring Story on, but I'm not. We may need to, actually. If we don't, a penalty. Marshall saved another penalty. He saves an awful lot. I think that's his third penalty save, I think. He collects, catches. Let's release one of our players then. Quickly. Right, we're going to have to move some players around now. Cleve can come in now. Hancock or Bell? Bell I'm going with. And Al Hassan. Story scored a hat-trick in midweek. Where can you play? You can only play there. Oh, come on. I'm not sure what to do here. Either Axit can come in. Al Hassan, apart from that assist, actually it's not an assist. I thought he got an assist, but we're going to bring Story in instead. And we're going to get these guys attacking. Push up. Vlasov can attack a little bit more, actually. You go, son. Right. We'll do that. We'll play. Right. We've got the ball. We'll play it out of defence then. It's very nervy times here at Colney Heath. Especially as my job is on the line. Story skims past his man. He's going in for goal. It's in the back of the net either way. Bell gets it. 5th goal of the season. We've only just gone and banged it in. An empty net. It's well, it's calamitous at the back there. Goalkeeper saves. What the hell is going on there? But wow, it's a calamity. Either way, we're 2-1 up without having to change anything really, apart from the wingers going attacking. And Vlasov as well. 15 to go. Can we hold off now? Maybe another chance, maybe. That would have been nice if that one went in. 10 minutes to go, and I'm not going to say anything just yet because it could just change like now. Come on. Clear it. Wow, we're leaving him. Jones, you left your man. Squeaky bum on seats, guys. Squeaky bum on seats. Bremer into the box to nobody as we've just gone. Oh, look at that ball. I'm looking. I can't look. I mean, as it stands, we're getting away with it again. The ball comes in. Story's going to pick it up. Go on, son, in the box. Bell, smash it in. Oh, he's getting past his man. Plays it back. Somebody, Bremer. Oh, come on. This is I can't sit still. I can't look. I can't look. The opportunity to save our job gets a little bit closer now. We play it out wide. It's full time. We've got ourselves 3 points. We're finding our feet in this formation. It's took a lot of doing. Just going through there, we've had 2 clear-cut chances each. They've hit the woodwork. Half chances, they've beat us 3-1 on that. So, judging by them stats, as well as getting 7 on target out of 9, whereas we've had 5, they should have really battered us. But that is very, very close. Very close. I mean, what is the average rating between the two of us? Very poor game. Very poor game indeed. Wow. We've gotten away with it so far. So far, we're edging ever closer to safety. I just hope that if we do reach that total, they don't fall into bad ways again. Grant Jones is knackered now. So he's going to have to Passionately say then, a very nice victory, well played. I need to keep morale up. That's the issue. That's the big issue I've got at the moment, keeping morale up. We're climbing the table. We're into 13th, which is nice. Before you know it, we'll be on 30 points. We need one more win. And we've got Hungerford in 13 days. We could get a friendly in just to keep the legs ticking over, but it could mean devastation if anybody gets injured in that time. We've only just beat Wimborne and we only just beat Tavistock. Is that the thing for Hungerford as well? I mean, we haven't played against them yet, have we, this season? But a narrow 2-1 victory and coming from behind yet again. Harrow lost to Kidlington, so Kidlington looking pretty good. Hungerford, what did they do? They lost 2-0 to Weston-super-Mare. And Weston-super-Mare have been scoring a few goals, but I mean, look at that, notably 7-1 against... Why couldn't we do that? I mean, we only beat them 3-2 at home. They have been very close to games, Av. At the start, it was looking good at a 4-2-4 formation. But it's not... it wasn't to be at the end, because I think we just faltered a one hell of a lot. Silly games we've lost. Silly games. Right, okay, let's move on to the next one. Magpies win against Tavistock. Okay, we had a lot of possession there, a lot of possession. Bell ends goal drought, finally. 8 hours of competitive football without a goal. And if you look at his record, I mean, he's got very, very good stats. Well, sort of. At 22 years old, I would expect a little bit more. We do play him as a poacher, though. But his history just speaks for himself a lot. It's not looking good this season, though. But the previous seasons, he's been on fire. Absolutely on fire. So, but he's there. Points update. You need 2 points from 2 matches. 2 draws will do it. But I'd rather have a win in the next game. I don't want it to go to the final game. I don't want it to go to the final game. And I feel like it's Hungerford that we could win it at. If we win it there, then we can relax a little bit. So, what happens if we get 8 points? I mean, what are we on now? We are on 7 points. If we get a draw, it's not worth thinking about, is it really? Colney Heath's Gascoigne's offer accepted for a week as well. Good. So now we've got to accept his acceptance. Carnage. Yes, we'll have a look at you as well. And yeah, obviously. Right, okay, he'll be quite good. Broadbent, Adam Broadbent. Why does that ring a bell? I don't know. Probably from somebody else. Let's offer a trial as well. Let's contact. I need to sort out a friendly centre back. It's not great. It's not great reading, isn't it? He's training with us for the time being. Right, okay, schedule. I want to be here for the cup game. That's all I'm interested in, and that's 2 games away. 2 games too late, because we could potentially be sacked at that point. And we got. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Vlasov is doing very well indeed, actually, isn't he? Right, like I said, we've got a couple of weeks. We can arrange a friendly. We've got a game there, so if we play, in fact, we can play. We don't play on Christmas Day. We could play on the 26th in the friendly. We'll play at home as well, and we just take a nearby team. We want to try and get some money, even if it's a little. I don't think there's anybody available, is there? Russian Diamonds, £280. We could potentially win ourselves £500. Is it worth it just for that? I'm just going to go for a nearby team. London Tigers or St. Pontilimon, FC Romania. We want somebody who can batter to give them all the confidence in the world. New Salamis. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. It gives us a bit more time to rest up for the important game. We could. Can we? save our job. They've accepted it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't know why they're doing all this, really. Have we played them before? No. Hungerford, we lost. Did we lose 2-1? I think we lost to these guys 2-1 at home. After a good pre-season as well. Right, okay. Just a 4-2-4 just does not suit us at all. So maybe this formation in a 4-4-2. But the 4-4-2 has pretty much let us down as well. Broadbent is set to come on trial. He can play midfield and centre-back. We'll see how good he is. We could do with looking at under 23s instead and looking at them. I know there's a couple of players we have got in the first team at the moment and they're just rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. But anything goes, I guess. Okie dokie. Let's move along. Broadbent accepts. Now the question is, if we do get sacked, where do you go? I mean, we're not going to tiers below us. That's for sure. I think we are in the early tier. I think we're in the early tiers, unless we've got promoted. Yeah, I think we've got one tier that we're getting rid of, aren't we? Let's have a quick look. Actually, I just want to have a quick look. League table. This is the central. So if we have a look, right, okay. So we're only just one short. So these are the early divisions. Really, we want to be going into either the same tier, or we try and get into the Vanarama North and South. We're trying to build our way up into the Premiership somehow with somebody. I'm just disappointed that we're not doing well. Maybe somebody in the Northern Premier Division. Who's in there? Who's in this? I mean, again, it's a long league, top 5. I mean, they look pretty good, don't they? But we could have a look at job centre, what's available. There's somebody in the Northern Prep, Radcliffe. They're bottom of the table, so that's not going to be great, is it? So this is the same division. Radcliffe are down here. I don't want to go to a side that's at the bottom of the table, because it just means we won't be able to do anything with them at all. So that's a no-go. There's a few teams in the Vanarama North, but they are languishing near the bottom. Sky 2, League 2, 13th with Wimbledon. It's a possibility. Wrexham, we could go to Wrexham. League 1, but they're bottom of the table virtually. Skybet Championship, Sunderland and Oxford, and then Derby in the Premier League. All these teams are just bottom of the table, aren't they? So very insecure teams at the minute. Premier League, Brighton. Then you've got Brentford, but we won't be able to get into them teams at all. Very insecure right down here. So we've got Tottenham. Actually, are we in there? Colney, why are we not in there? Insecure. Colney are not there at the minute. Colney are not there. So does that mean they're not going to sack us? There are other teams in... Right, okay. We could always have a look and find out where... see if that we're secure or not. It's one way of finding out, isn't it, I guess? Right, okay, this is all over the Premier South. Okay, these are all... So if we have a look at Colney Heath there... Okay. So maybe they might not sack me after all. Okay. Broadbent, not great either, is he? Don't waste our time with dearie me bad players. Fleming back to... Could be... No, I'm going to leave him in under there. Praise Ivanov's recent form. We'll praise him. We'll see if we... I just want to keep impressing. Well, you do that. You do that. Right, okay, let's move along. Oh, man. It's nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie. This is the best bit of form we've been on since the start of the season. But touch wood, it continues. We just want to keep playing, don't we? I mean, maybe this defensive thing works. I don't know. More sort of snubs at Hastings. Okay, that's good to know. You can't have him, can you? No, you can't. Oh no, he's a reports on training. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, report on training. Playing division. Yeah, okay. We do want him to. It's just. Where do we want? Well, improve on every. I mean, he's got very good bravery though. Quickness, acceleration, balance. Balance and agility needs to improve a bit. Strength maybe. What strength has he got? 11. Okay. Defensive positioning. Do it for the next one. Decisions. Okay, just improve on that. I don't know what I'm looking at though, to be fair, but we've got new Salamis in a couple of days' time. We just want to let them play, don't we? Daventry and off foot. No, don't you go as well. Don't jump ship. Danny Stewart's out for. Okay, you could be back in time for the next game, just in case we need you. And I'm going to keep praising him because if he's happy, then he's going to score goals for us, and he is doing at the moment. He scored. I'm sure he scored a hat-trick in one game. Got us out of jail in the game. I can't remember which one it was, but maybe I'm just dreaming that. Maybe it happened and I just didn't see it. Oh, dear me, dear me. Right, this 4-3-3 wide format, defensive midfield wide format, tick-a-tacker. It seems to be okay at the moment, doesn't it? You can sign a player as play competitive match for two different clubs in the same scene, but not be eligible to what play. We've had that before. Next unread. Okay, new Salamis. Yeah, you play that team. I don't really mind. Right, Charles finished for Dave Gascoigne. We could do with somebody that's just going to be pretty solid. He's got very good aggression though. I mean, put him up against Grant Jones. I mean, we are playing Grant Jones at that level. So what's he like against Grant Jones? Grant Jones calling Mr. Jones, who's slight. Apart from physical and speed, Jones is better mentally. Attacking is better, and vision. But he can play defensive midfielder as well. He's had 17 games Jones has played. Yeah, Jones is just playing better, isn't he? But again, it's another. He's 26 years old. I mean, I'm pitting up against a 21-year-old. 26 years old. He should be a lot better than that, I feel. Disappointing. What about Wiles Richards? Not as good though. He would be fourth choice. He would be another centre-back choice. But again, if we put him up against Jones, because we all. Well, the thing is, Jones is slightly better, isn't he? He's better. Mentally and aerially, it's Jones. But Richards is more rounded, isn't he? Better physically, better speed, and more attacking as well. But do I really want him attacking if he's a defender? Let's have a look at his attributes. Both 6'3". Richards is slightly heavier, but not too much. Teamwork is, it's well poor. Although he's up on leadership, determination is about the same. His bravery is better. Aggression's not as great. Jones wins it hands down. There's not a lot he actually wins hands down, is there really? Free kick taken, he can take that. Physicals is a lot better. Balance. He wins on pace, acceleration. See, he's quicker. Again, 22 years old. Do we try and pick him up? What if we pit them against each other? Comparison with Gascoigne then. If we had to pick one of these two. It would be Richards, wouldn't it? Yeah, he's vision-wise, he will be able to see a lot more. So if he's, did that tell you what it is? I thought it did. Does it not? I thought it did. Maybe I'm just seeing things. 5 and 4, 6. I might just so we got backup. I think because I think we are going to be struggling, aren't we? I'm going to go with Richards only just for backup. Squad player. They're not happy with that. Would be useful for signing. I think so too. Not at that price though. I think that's quite excessive. And you can drop them down. Okay. Unless somebody else comes along, obviously. Chris Hardy, 19-year-old. And do we need another goalkeeper? We'll have a look. And we'll offer a trial as well, obviously. What did it do? Scout, or did I just offer trials? I don't know now. Right. Rad and Q, there is a siren. I mean, well, that's not too bad actually. Half an hour in, and first siren goes by, and this is an ambulance this time. Hopefully, nothing too serious. Right. Okay. Palomero set to go on trial. Excellent. And Hardy set to go on trial 2 weeks. I think that's what we set our trial list at, 2 weeks, didn't we? Some league matches being played. Hungerford are playing Hartley, so we could do with and Kidlington are playing Western Supermare. But we've got we're playing New Salamis. Base for under 23s. I wonder if we could just nick some of them. You could just pick a team and then just scout their players. Okay, Swindon S, they win. Kidlington draw and Hungerford draw. Okay, yes. That's okay for us, but I need a victory against Hungerford in 5 days' time. Swindon win again. I mean, we're 15 points behind the leaders, Taunton actually. But we're only 7 points behind 5th spot, so that's okay. And we win 3-0 in that game as well. Our defender scores 2 goals, and Frank gets a goal as well on 86th minute. Okay, cool. Shall we see the goals? I always like to see the goals when I look through the inbox. He's on trial. Okay. Oh, grief. Let's view the goals. We don't generally view friendly goals, but I like looking at them sometimes just to gauge who and what has been playing. Axit was playing in the DM role today. Oh, it's a penalty to start off with. I need to sort that out actually. See, make sure we have the right players taking the penalties. But Jones with the pass over to Misic, who comes forward. He's managed to get his place back, hasn't he? Frank with a good goal. Over the goalkeeper. It's questionable, but he should have stopped it though. And the final goal, Cleve with the cross. Yeah, it's a good header though. It's nice to have him attacking. That's very well played actually. Yeah, we're all over him in that respect, so that's good. Right, season of good cheer for the fans of Southern League Premier Division South. Why? Right, he finished. We'll discard that because he looks rubbish. Same with. We're looking at better players than that. There's slight interest. We discarded, didn't we? What about him? We just want someone that's just going to stand out. I mean, that's good. It's green. It's good. However, it's not. It's another centre back, Mark Jackson. Again. We could do scouting him a little bit more actually. Just keep scouting him, why not? Let's make our scouts work. Let's go into the next one. And potential issue with Randall. You're never going to get a game, Randall. Get over it. I'll try and make your importance to the team is recognised. Probably not. I don't think so. You're not good enough to play for us. I'm sorry. I mean, let's look at you. If you put up against one of our even actually, where's Marvin? Is Marvin gone? Was our other goalkeeper gone? Ah, he did, didn't he? Have we not got another goalkeeper? There's only Randall. There's only Randall. Oh, no wonder you wanted. You should have played in that game, really. Did you not play in that game? Discuss with Randall. What do we say to him? The backup keeper. Don't be so ridiculous. I can't believe you've got temerity to suggest such a thing. Well, you are. If that's how you feel, it's probably best you leave. I'll look for a new club. I don't want to lose you, but I can't go around making guarantees. Yeah. I can see I'm not going to change your mind. There's no point continuing the decision. I just want to raise my concerns, but I'm not happy with this situation. Okay, that's fine. Randall's not going to get into the team. That is that's a dead cert. I'm sorry, Randall, but you're not. Right. Kinstonians want Vlasov. Oh, great. When we make an offer for somebody, everybody wants a piece of them. They're not even heard of until that point, and they want a piece of them. Right. Let's move on. 3 days' time. I'm hoping our players are going to be rested. I was really hoping this season would be the season we would go up. Jones opts to stay, which is always good move. Cleve. I'm not too happy about Cleve. Broadbent is there. We'll soon see what he's about. Saxby, why are you playing there? If I want you to play in our team, what are you going to do? Actually, just a second. It's 3 days' time yet, aren't we? Saxby is available. I'm not so sure I like that idea. But he's getting game time. What about the under 18s? Rosh looks pretty okay. Yeah, we'll look at that. Right, Hungerford away from home. What do you want? You going back out again? You make up your mind. You going back out? Go on. Now I have got some biscuits with me. I'm going to have a biscuit. I don't. These are milk chocolate, malted milk. There you go. Look, I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but that's what they are. There you go. I'm not sure whether you can see that or not, but they're. I'm not sure where they're from actually. I think they're from Iceland, maybe. But I don't care. I'm going to have one. Chocolate. Malted milk biscuits. I mean, look, the moo cows. Look at that. Very nice. A little bit of chocolate on them as well. Right then. Let's have a look. Let's mosey on as well. I must admit, the 3-0 victory over the Salamis, I expected more than that. Maybe it's just a formation that just doesn't work for it, for attacking football. It just helps us grind results out. Short list of players coming to the end of the contract. Ha ha! When not 6 months' time. I mean, these are all the guys that I wanted. I wanted Liam Day. Liam Day was he was phenomenal in our. Does it show? We had him on trial, and he was absolutely phenomenal. 25 years old, can play in the centre. I don't know whether we can make. We don't want to make an offer because nothing. No, nothing. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? I'm going to keep an eye on these guys as well. Gonagle, okay, worth money, but some of these players, it's like Gary Maguire up front. Do we really need him now? I mean, how's he doing since he's been over there to Slough? 2 goals in. It's not a lot, is it really? Guy Hussey, or Gary Hussey, right back was he? Centre back. Again, looks very, very good, doesn't he? I am going to get all these players scouted. Can I get all these players scouted? Why can I not do it all? No, we want scouting. I'm Liam Day. We'll get him scouted as well. Because even if it goes to to another club, we will be looking at these guys. Alex Tate. Because we lost a lot of players well, since the start of the season. All our big players as well. Have I already got him? I mean, some of these guys are like Maguire. Got George Whitehead. He can play midfield, push up there, and he can play up front as well. I mean, look at these stats. I mean, that would help anybody. But again, at the minute, it's going to cost us a little bit of money with 6 months to go. So we just have to wait a little bit longer. Colney Heath staff contracts. I mean, I'm not really bothered. I mean, I think I've got the director of football sorted and all that lot. So yeah, you can get on with it. Ash signs as Percival finds fitness for Colney Heath. Genovese, is that how you pronounce it? 2-0 victory. And Ken Ash, centre back, pretty solid. He's 17 years old. I've seen that face somewhere before. There's a lot of duplicate faces in here, I feel, since I downloaded all the face packs, even for the regens as well. It just seems like we've got a lot of duplicate people around. Cleve, man of the match, with a goal in the 1-0 win. How can you not? I mean, what did he play? Cleve was actually in the centre on the left with Lathrop on the. Wow. Okay. It just goes to show we can play players anywhere though. I mean, I'm really chuffed. I mean, how did the under-18s do? I mean, what did they achieve really here? 17 shots, 67. I mean, percentage-wise, it seems to be this is the formation to go with, isn't it? And I think we'll adopt this for the next one as well. If we remove Wiles Richards from. Wow, is he gone? Great, so he's not going anywhere. Remove him. It wasn't that great anyway, to be honest, but I don't like looking at players and then you put an offer in for them and then they decide to stay. I mean, that's just rude. These biscuits are really nice, by the way. I'd wholly recommend them. Malted milk biscuits with chocolate on. Now, the other thing is, I don't really want to talk with a mouthful, but I've got chocolate fingers now. We'll change that side because there's a few of the players I do agree with in there. I've reached 600 games in management, apparently. Media shy. Yeah, I don't do media. I think it's a total and utter waste of time. I know it goes with the game, but I think it's an element that can be left out. It's not important, I don't feel. We'll celebrate 600th game in football. Right. What would really help if we went and won that and claimed our 9 points and keep our job. We've played for a lot of teams. So we've also had played with Torrington, Leighton Athletic, Lincoln, Baseford. I'm sure there's a few other teams in there as well. Didsbury. We had a brief spell with Didsbury and we lifted the North West Counties League Division 1 South. Then moved to Colney Heath. During his tenure, Catters won the league in 2031. Then the other the Spartan League before the season before. So the last 3 seasons we've won something, which is pretty good actually. It's solid, isn't it? I'm not going to read that one. Matlock dismiss Radislav Ivanov. Speculation what? Oh, the questioning them for a move for Ivanov. I hope not. I hope he knows his place and stays put. High line of engagement will complement attacking mentality. Okay, we'll try it. I'm not going to go attacking though, but we'll lift the higher line and attack. Maybe that's what we just need to adjust ever so slightly. Right, we'll praise Ivanov, not plays, praise. And we'll play him as well. Randall, I'm not going to talk to you about it because unfortunately for you, you're not good enough to be in the first team. And that's a shame because he was pretty good for us back in the day. But I just want to have a look at my managerial milestones, job history. There we go. So we've been with Colney Heath for. Did we go to the end of the season? I think we did. 1, 2, 3. This is our 4th full season with them. So last season we finished 8th. The first time we've been out of the top 4. And we're just losing it ever so slightly, aren't we? Ooh. Right, but what's that thing there? Does that mean we got promoted with that? What's the asterisk mean? Can I position at time of departure? Oh, that's when they got rid of me. Of course it is. And yeah, that's when I left when they were bottom of the table at Baseford. So yeah, we've been with a few clubs. I mean, look at that with Radford. They got rid of me. They got rid of me. We were second in the table. They got rid of me. I still cannot get over that. That's what the team I started with this season. This save. But yeah, they didn't. That's the team I really wanted to go all the way through with, but it's not to be. Right, okay, continue. I'd like it where you can pick a side and stay with them. You can go up, you can go down, and you do not get relegated. Please let me know if there is something in the game which you can turn around and say no, not to get sacked. Because I like to play a game or a save straight through where you can get relegated and promoted, and you go up and down, up and down. I don't like the idea of being sacked. It's not what I'm here for. I would have liked to stay with one team and play straight through and see how we go with the ups and the downs. Not with the downs and then get sacked. I think it's just awful. I know sometimes it's realistic, but sometimes you don't get sacked every time. Right, there's a lot of first teamers in this team. I mean, they're available. That they're playing for me first. Important dates. Oh, the dog wants to come back in. Make your mind up. In your basket. No. Yeah, no. No. Get down. She could smell the chocolate biscuits from a mile away. And she's not allowed chocolate. Progress last 3 weeks has showed something him maybe on the decline as a footballer. Why? How old are you? 25 years old. Why would you be on the decline? I'm going to criticise him. Yes. Yes. Kickstart your development. On you go. Right, because I want you in defence and I want Jones playing in the DM role. Right, 13th plays 19th. Important game coming up. This is where we we could either celebrate. We can afford to lose it, but I don't want to. I mean, this will be the easier of the two games. Kidlington are in 10th position, which is going to be pretty hard. Hungerford are a team that we should be able to beat, although we haven't beat Hungerford yet. So there's a bit of stat for you, isn't there? Right, okay. We're going to bring Jones in. Where are you, Dr. Jones? Jones, don't call in Dr. Jones. Ivanoff is... shall we... Right, sorry about that. There's a little bit of shouting out the corridor. It's because the missus has come back from a little run. She decided to do our old club handicap route, which is a little bit of a nightmare, though, to be honest. Wrong player came on, didn't he? Jones. That's what I want you to play there. I mean, that's cracking stuff there. And Kane, oh, I like you instead of Bremer, maybe. Can you swap round? What's Kane play at? Advanced PM. I'm not so sure he should play there, because he could play defensively, couldn't he? Maybe we ought to have maybe we ought to have Axit in there. Axit and Vlasov in the centre. That's good for me. I want to have Story. He was pretty good. I mean, we've got a pretty good side now. Tom Davies on the left hand side. Hopefully, he's going to make play better this time. Cleve. See, this is what happens when you play for the under-23s. Bell is available, so we're going to have to take Lynch out. Randall, you're going to have to come off. We're going to bring Stewart in. Yeah, we've got not a lot of very good players out there. So a lot of players that are, just tired. Ivanoff, Hancock. Where's that? Frank. Could put Frank, but Bell 5 for 5 now. Luke Cleve 5 for 2. He's tired. He won't feature in this game at all. I'm just rather worried with the amount of tired people we've got out there. I'm thinking of bringing James back in. And maybe Kane sitting there as a DRP then. I think that's what we can do. Do we have you on defend or support? We'll have you on support, I guess. Right, okay, this is it then, guys. 2 games to go. We've got this game, I'm hoping, in the bag. Hi there, Josh. How you doing? Get Nick Barnett as a fitness coach. He used to be my manager in real life. Is he available? Let's have a look. Let's just have a look. Oh, Nick Barnett. Right, which one though? The Wrexham one. He's a sports scientist. What's the other one then? Oh, there we go. We've got a couple of here. Loan manager. What about this one? Yeah, he's not a fitness coach. Oh, he looks pretty good though. He's going to demand a lot of money though, isn't he? Oh, that's Barrett. Sorry, not Barnett. It is this one then, isn't it? Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a lot of money. We're not going to be able to afford him. Approach to sign. No, he doesn't want to come. It's worth a try. You looking forward to Fridays? Friday's a little bit of a challenge. We're on 100 grand in the red. Oh dear. Monthly management review. We're getting better. We've got to get 3 points in there, or 2 points in the next 2 games to stay in the job. It's difficult to say the least. I'm very, very nervous about it all. That's the team we're going with. I wonder whether we should have bring Al Hassan in. 11 goals, 6 assists. Story hasn't done anything yet as that. You'll be surprised. Be surprised. The fact that I've got actually Scottish league names in German, in the German league, is unbelievable. In the German system is it's quite funny, quite amusing. I've got to try and remember which league it was. Right, let's submit this team. It's Bobby. I know you've got Bobby. I don't know how you managed to get him already. I haven't even started looking at them yet. It's going to be interesting. Have you been watching the Streamer Showdown? I was watching that before I came on tonight, and I kind of missed my starting time. Right, okay, 4-4-2, another formation like it there. Away from home, we need to win. If we win here, we can breathe easier going into the final game of the 5. Let's play. Let us play. Hungerford, we need to win. It's a must. Cheshire were 2-0 up already after 8 minutes. That would have been nice if we were. Smaller pitch, we're in the red. Let's bring... there's nobody there actually. Oh, there's a few people in the crowd. Just bring it a little bit closer. Vlasov plays it out wide. I mean, this pitch I think suits us better, I think. Wow, a shot from Axit. I think it's because Coops is at work the days after, I think, or there's some reason. I'm not so sure about Sunday though for myself, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we could do it during the week or something, I don't know. Story's injured. That's good, we can bring Hassan in. Maybe it's just one of the things we may have to do, probably do once a week, or if we do it twice a week, it may have to be midweek or something, not weekends. Because weekends I tend to like to myself. I don't do anything on a Saturday and Sunday. I tend to like do my own thing. Have a little bit of a break because I'm playing it virtually Monday to Friday. So I do need a little bit of a break. And I like to watch a little bit of TV as well. We missed the tackle there. 40 minutes gone. Cross comes in. Oh, and we're 1-0 down. It's not a good start. It's not a good start. Oh dear. You're going back to school on the 29th on June. For a month. Have you been doing loads of stuff online? Have you had like teams and group meetings online and stuff with the teachers? Yeah, I'd agree with you. Probably the Friday for you, really. Yeah, Sunday's going to be very difficult. You can't do that on a Sunday and go to school in the morning. I think that'd be quite difficult for you. We'll have to devise another plan. It might work for a week or two, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, I like to have my weekends. I don't want to have to worry about... well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It doesn't work. What, you mean your online stuff? What, like the portals and things? I think my youngest is having a little bit of problem as well. Although with him, he's just finding it hard just to motivate himself to do it. Have you not been having like meetings? Well, say like a virtual classroom where you can see the teacher. We need to get creative, don't we? This isn't going to help. If we can get a draw out of it, that'd be quite good. But I'm just checking we are in the red. Oh, Hassan, you've got no classroom. You know, my sister-in-law's son, he had since the lockdown, he's had a virtual classroom. I'm not sure how many times a week though, but he's been in lessons, like virtual lessons, and they've just kept going all the way through. And he's had a structured daily plan as well. It doesn't help because my sister-in-law's like a teacher as well, so it's more structured in their house. But trying to get a 15-year-old to try and do school work at our house is a no-go, really. That's very well played. Hassan with the assist over to the other winger, who finds himself in the middle of the net. Where's our forward? Are you like going in in bubbles of so many classmates at a time? I'm assuming it's not going to be a full classroom. Yeah, third will be in the classroom. Go on. Go on. Go. Yeah. My lad's supposed to be going back on the 15th, but until we get a proper plan from the school telling us exactly what's happening, because they're supposed to be going back in bubbles of 10, and they'll only be there for half a day, which to me is pointless. But there's going to be like crossovers between morning and afternoon bubbles, but I don't see it working. And they haven't come back to us if there's going to be like temperature testing, do they have to wear masks and all this palaver. So they haven't really come back to us as the plan, how they're going with it. So we don't know what. So we've said no at the moment. I'm not happy with him going back to school because you've got all them. You've got the vulnerable kids going in there now, and also the ones that have been going in over the lockdown because of the parents being key workers and working for the NHS and etc. But it's they're the ones that's probably more likely to bring something into school. Whether they have done or not is another matter, but I don't know. I didn't think Wales were opening schools up. I thought they were doing their own thing. Yeah. Oh, that's made me laugh. You've been a bum. Well, to be honest, all teenage kids are pretty much like that, aren't they? You're not going to get the kids to, unless you've got a constant contact with your teachers and the virtual classrooms and stuff like that. It's not going to work, and I don't see in this day and age why that hasn't happened. We're angry at the school that our lad's is in. I mean, he's got his GCSEs next year, and God knows how that's going to happen. Will it be? Yeah, it will be next year, next June. So I don't know how that's going to happen, because at this rate, he's not going to pass them. They've opened all the schools up. I think it's over here. It's a case of it's down to the local councils, and the majority of them are going to be open, but a lot of people are refusing. I think they're opening them up, hoping to not have many children there altogether. And I think it's the government's way of saying, well, we've said you can go back to school. It's up to you whether you decide or not. So they're passing the buck on again. So it's a tough one. I mean, I'm not liking it. I don't like it at all. We can't bring a thingy on. We're going to bring in Frank or Bowell. I'm going to bring in. He went. Oh, it's that there. Poacher, get rid of that. Poacher on attack. We want some of these. Vlasov just hasn't really hit the mark, has he? Bremer. Can we just switch them round? Axel, he can do something. He's a ball winner as well, isn't he? Let's go auto. Actually, do I really want to... if we have a chance of winning this, I want to win this. Demand more. Come on. Let's see if we can get a late winner. It's not looking... it might happen again. If this is the format that we go in, go a goal down, get back into the game, score a late winner. I'm happy with it. Come on, 1 goal will help us. Don't play it back. You had the chance to play it back and you didn't. Cross it. Come on. Could this be it? See, this is where it's been. The book's been passed on to the local government, but I think Wales are doing this separately, aren't they, to UK? It's like with Scotland as well and Ireland. They're all doing it separately. So with the UK, personally, I don't know. It's not. You can't really comment what the government are doing, really, to be honest. But I don't agree with what they've been putting out. That's for sure. And I can't see how 1 minute you're saying that we're level 4. We'll see how it goes, and if you meet all the criteria, then we'll bring it down. Oh no! Oh, good stop. And then within a week or so, everything's open. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's not a good practice to copy ours. We've got the highest death rate in Europe, which is nothing to be proud of at all. Which they keeps saying it's this much or whatever. Come on! Oh, I think we can rest easy, boys and girls. I think we're going to do it as well. Nice. I love it. It's happened. And it just means that we have to go a goal down every time. I mean, the goalkeeper, Haynes. Yes, he has. I have to agree with you there. It's not... I was watching... you know, like you get on YouTube, you get the updates, don't you, from the reportings that they do. And I think there was one on there with questions with the PM questions. And the Labour leader, which, to be honest, oh, what another goal. We're slaughtering them. The Labour leader, I tell you what, there's not been many good Labour leaders recent years. And this one they got in, he's an ex-lawyer, or he's a lawyer. And I'm not kidding. The grilling he gives him in the Commons, or in Parliament, is absolutely it's horrible. He just stands there. There's no expression on his face. He asks the question, and that's it. Then you got Boris coming on to answer the questions. Well, I say answer the questions. He doesn't answer. He sidesteps it with a load of other waffle, and the Labour leader's just sitting there and he's just stone-faced and he's like, whatever. And you can see through his mind that he's thinking already of the next question. And every question he's asked, he doesn't answer. Yeah, he did. He really did. And he says, why hasn't he done it already? There's a lot. I mean, they have the Welsh chap in there as well that I was listening to, because I think he was after the Labour guy. And the Welsh one came in, and he was on about that, not calling Trump, and you know, and he just said his piece and sat down, and you could see Boris getting so flustered. There was one comment that the Labour leader, is it Starmer? Oh, I can't remember, but. He mentioned something about that he said in a comment this week or last week or the weekend that you're going to be taking over the decision makings regarding lockdowns, etc. And he just turned up to him and said, "If you're just saying that now, who's been in charge all this time?" And you could see Boris was so rattled by it. He waffled his way through it. And he didn't even answer the question. Look at that, guys. 19 shots, 10 on target, 65% possession, woodwork twice, clear. I tell you what, we're looking good. 3 goals in the last 6 minutes. We've just saved our jobs. We've saved our bacon. But yeah, same with the wife. We'd really like the Labour leader. I mean, the leaders that we've had in the past have been very, very poor and just not great at all. But this one, he looks young. He sounds as though he knows what he's doing. And being a lawyer as well, he's not phased at all. And he doesn't take no crap off anybody. So that's an added bonus. Possibly. Well, we'll do it on the Friday and then we'll discuss it on Friday. Debut, go for your new striker. You play him. See if I've got him. I'm going to say passionate with this one. You've done brilliant to come back and win that. Proud of you. Oh, the love in every minute of it. I'm so happy. I can't believe we got away with it. Just again. 4-1 away from home and we move into 12th position now. We're finding our form finally. 38 goals scored now. We've still conceded 36. Joshua Fagbohun. What? Your namesake then. Let's go Fagbohun. I don't think that's going to show. No, it doesn't look like it is. Oh, does it every... Oh, hang on. There's a... Joshua Xerxes. Yeah. Esbrand from Man City. I think he was a youngster from Man City. Yeah, he was. It was on their books. Left back as well, I think. Yeah. I had him in my Bolton save. I tell you what, you've got to keep watching the Bolton save because it is really hotting up now. I've just finished off the last season, another season, which you will see next Friday, the end of the season, I think it is. You've got to watch it. I tell you what, it's the episodes are really hotting up, really are. And I think we're gonna you'll be surprised, but I don't really want to give anything away if I can help it. Right, okay. Injury worry for Story. Why? What's wrong with you? Does it say anything about keeping us? Anything about points? It's going to be like 6-7 weeks. You're joking. Oh. That's all right. Don't worry. If you can't make it on Friday, you can't make it. You may have to just drop a line in, say you can't do it. Because I think we all have to be in it, don't we? It's trying to find a night, isn't it, that we can all do? I think that's the issue. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a night, I don't think. If we can do one during the day, or I'll say during the day, I mean, I don't finish work till 4 o'clock. Probably something like, I don't know, 7 till 10 might do. You can do all midweek. Maybe we might have to suggest that. See what he comes back with. I mean, I'm not sure what Coop's hours are. I mean, I know he starts to work at some days at 5 very early in the morning. So we'll have to find out. But yeah, I'm like you. The weekends I might struggle with, but if you can't make it on well, see what happens on Friday, and if you can't make it, you'll have to just drop a line in on the Discord chat, and we'll just have to postpone it. But I'm looking forward to it, though. I can't believe he's out for that long. Don't worry about it. Just focus on getting back. Classy Davis on form. 2 goals and assist. Wow, I didn't know. So that's good. With Cleves not available. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. I mean, I was watching. I don't know if does drafts work like that as well. Then I don't know, because I was watching the Streamer Showdown and they were going through the drafts. I thought that might be quite fun, picking players, but I don't know whether you have to be set up in the league with that as well. I'm just not sure, so I might have to have a look at that. So I think doing drafts might work as well, and just do like a mini league with a couple of other CPU teams in there. Make it like a 10-team league or something, like a European Super League. That'd be quite fun. Oh, can you? Yeah, we could do like a super league, couldn't we? And bring out the top teams from I don't know, Germany, Spain, Italy, England. Just make like a 10-team league or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. We could do that. We'll see how this one goes, and then I'm going to have a look into the draft one as well. So I quite like the look. Because when I was watching the showdown and they were picking the players, I thought that was quite good. And you had something like 600 million or something daft like that, which seemed an awful lot. Ronaldo was like 100 million. I mean, that's virtually all your pot, isn't it? Which, to be honest, I wouldn't not have him. Right, this is the FA Cup. Not bothered about that. Is there confirmation you're going to say that we've reached our target now, Mr. Management? I'm going to get my wife to load because I think you can get Football Manager on Ultimate Pass at the moment as well. I'm going to see if she can do it on the computer, and I can just do a mini one with her. That'd be quite fun. Playing against the missus online. That would be and do like, I don't know, like a 10-league season, a 10-team season or something. 10-team league. I think that'd be quite good to beat the missus. And she is a football fan. She supports Everton. So as you can imagine, in my house, Man United versus Everton, it's a nightmare. And that's why we fit so well together. We've got so many things that we like together. And to be honest, she'd probably beat me at this as well, which would be really annoying. I've thought about doing like a save with her in it as well. Yeah, Everton. I know. Oh, that reminds me, Everton. Keep watching the save. Just watch out for Everton. That's all I'm saying. It's everything's turned around up there, but yeah, she's an Everton fan. Ever since I've known her, she's been an Everton fan since I was at school, believe it or not, secondary school. So yeah, it's a kind of a nightmare when the teams play, and especially when Everton beat United 4-0 that time. That was I never lived it down. And to make matters worse, at work we've got a Liverpool fan, and them two goad each other because obviously the Merseyside derbies and whatever. You may just have to drop it on the chat that you're not going to be able to do it, and we'll sort something else out. See if we can do it that way. But yeah, the thing is, we've got to do it when we can all do it together, haven't we? It's going to be difficult, but we'll get to play. I mean, I'm looking for. Even if we don't ever finish it or something, there's always FM21 as well. That'd be quite fun. New Year cheer for fans and so what? See, everybody beats these guys. Batters and Totem beat them 6-2. We beat Hungerford. I mean, there's a few big scores in there. Swindon win 4-0 again. Taunton are top of the table. They drew with Hartley. I think we're on the climb. I mean, look at this guy here. Chris Calvert. Is he... Is he our man? He was. He's our man. Ugh. He's our man. He's playing for Hereford, and we had to let him go on a free. But, I mean, how we managed to get him, I've got no idea. But look at these stats. How did we ever have him? No problem. We'll have a chat on it in a bit, or maybe let's see what it comes back with. Did he say that all three of us have to be on it in order to progress through it? You know, when you looked on it yesterday, the league, was it only Coops that was highlighted? Teams, was it only his team that was highlighted together with yours? Because I looked on mine and looked at the table, and it was only mine and Coops that were highlighted. Yours wasn't highlighted as being a player. So I don't know whether he can see all three of us, and we only just see our team and the host. I don't know. He has to be on it. So do we have to load it up the same way we went in then? Find the server, put the password in, and carry on. I'm assuming that's what has to happen. That's... Oh, is that why? I see. I see. You have to be on it in order to be highlighted. Okay. That makes sense. He's worth 38,000 now, 22 years old. He's going to be picked up. Can't believe we had Calvert to shortlist. We're not going to get him. Actually, we could do. I'm going to add him to the shortlist because I did like him as a centre-back. Brilliant. Stuart, so, hello. Are you not happy with the points tally? Right, 19-year-old centre-back. Not great. Right, okay, all three of us have to be on it. Does that go... Yeah, I suppose it goes with draft as well, doesn't it? Well, yeah, we'll have to do it through draft. So can you, like, save the game, like, with draft as well, then? Like, if you do, like, part way through a season, you can save it. Because it would take quite a long time, wouldn't it, to finish it all in one go. So I noticed on the streamer save, the showdown, Spencer FC was on there as well. Good old Spence. I've been following him for a while now. And they finally got him on there. Okay. That's fine. Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, if we don't do it, we don't do it. It's no big deal. It's the fact that we've got it started, which is a bonus. That's the chap, yeah. I mean, if we did something like that and then picked, I mean, it'd be nice to see what it's like picking players like that. Get a hashtag United player. Can't afford them. They want money. So if we have a look where they are, each of their players is a so like Bolditch. Oh, maybe not though. Maybe not actually. Maybe I might be able to nick somebody. I'm not sure how good these are though. Why has he got nothing on him? What league are they in? Are they not in? They're in a lower tier than me. Because I've deleted the leagues below me now, and hashtag are in it apparently. Wow, what happened to them? What happened to them? Oh my god, they were up here. Oh my word, they're right. Oh, I think they're in like a tier 9. 8 or 9. So maybe you might be right here. J Bud. I haven't got anything on him whatsoever. Does that mean we can't... Can we not get any of these players? It looks like I can't get any of these players. I wonder why. He's 35 years old. Oh, he's available. Some of them aren't. Maybe it's because they're too young. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever days are available, I don't know. I mean, midweek's easier for me because I'm on here every night anyway. So I can do it during the week. It's easier for me during the week. Personally, I'd rather have my weekends to myself because it's when I spend time with the family. So, or especially the missus. But if it means like going on during the weekend during the day, then fine. It's easier for me during the week, but obviously I like to do this as well. So probably twice a week, maybe. Even if we just do it once a week, I don't mind. It's like spreading your time across anywhere at the minute. Right, okay, let's... I'm not going to sign him. He wasn't that great though, to be fair. I'd rather not do the weekends because I do this Monday to Friday. But if it's the only time that's available, or it's the only time... It all depends when we can all do it. All depends when we can do it. I mean, if we can do, if it's a weekend and it's during the day or something like that for a few hours, then great. But we'll see. Right, there's no confirmation we've got our total. I'm a bit peed off about our... I mean, disappointed with that bit. I mean, I'm annoyed. If we have a look at the schedule, I mean, this is what we're doing. We're getting great guns here. So we drew with that one. Our first game we drew with that one. Then we won. Then we won. Then we won. That's 9 points there. 10. We've got 10 points so far. And the management haven't come back to us. I'm a little bit peed off. I'm a little bit peed off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. See what how the conversation goes. I'm sure we'll agree to something, even if it's once a week. It'll be nice because I know we're not all on at the same time. Do you think Lewis Grice should be dropped? Oh, how bad's he then? Is he really that bad? I didn't think he was that bad. 33, 6 months time. He looks better than our goalkeeper, which is Marshall. I'd say he's better than our goalkeeper, maybe. Better at shot stopping, got a bit more speed about him, and better aerially. Communication's okay. Mental's not that far off. Distribution, yeah. I think they're both about the same. He's only conceded 19 and 13. 43 and 25, Marshall, for his first season. It's not clever. Not clever at all. Scout meeting. We've got not Story. We've got Jones and we've got Cleve. So I don't really want to look for somebody else. Probably not now because I'm in the middle of this. And I only stay on to generally around about 10 o'clock on this. But I know Coops can't make it every night. He's probably at work again tomorrow morning. I don't know. Stream's laggy. That'll be you, my friend. That'll be you. Let's have a look. Well, still connected. That's a relief. Yeah, it has taken a little bit of a dip. Yeah, we have been getting a little bit of a dip now and again. Colney Heath takeover rumours not to be believed. Thing is, even if it was on now, we'd have to spend it'll be at least a couple of hours just to play a couple of games. It'd be too long. Need to do it from around about 7 o'clock or something like that. 7, half 7. Right, I do not wish to discuss the selection policy with you. There you go. Say that to the media. We don't want to tell the media all our secrets. That would just be crazy. Cagey with media. Of course I'm cagey. I don't want to tell them anything. A couple of development things. Praise recent form for Hassan. Well, looks like you'll be getting more game time now. Hopefully it continues. Stuart asked to discuss personal matters. Bell. On the job, son. And he drops it. How? Bell. What's he done the last couple of games? He's got 6 goals now. What's his form? He scored scored a goal in each of the last 2 now. Okay, that's fine. Is Cube streaming? Do we know? Let's have a look. Because I know he likes to stream. I think he beat Notts County apparently, didn't he? No, he's not on at the minute. It looks like that thing is going on well at the minute. Wrexham Carlisle, you seen it on here? Oh yeah, that's the 3rd round. I think Wrexham was available, you know, as a job, not a job offer, but I think they were looking for a manager. They drew 1-1, so that's going to a replay. If I have a look at some of the job availabilities. No, it's not that one, it's that one. I'm not sure if for Wrexham were there or they were. Radcliffe are still. Oh, these lot. Vanarama North, Kings Lynn, they're 9th now. Ooh, that could be a possibility if we get sacked, but we're not going to get sacked now. But if we have a look in the job security, you should go Wrexham. Well, I thought I saw them then. Maybe I didn't. They were Insecure. Was it here? No. Did they not? Okay, maybe not then. I thought they were available, or not available, but insecure. So maybe they've just done what I've just done. Yeah, they're not there though. Kings Lynn, I wouldn't mind going there actually. Vanarama North. What's my reputation? I mean, their reputation is below average. Excuse me, below average. And mine's not that great though, to be honest. Oh yeah, career stats 600. I've almost won half my games. Almost won half my games. Go to Southampton. I'm on there. Southampton? What, in the Oh, you mean in job centre? No. Job security. Right, Southampton. It's secure. Oh, it's available. I wouldn't get the job. I'd be laughed at. Not at Southampton. Did it have my was I there in yellow somewhere? I'm wondering if I'm stable now, because I was okay. There I am. Insecure. What are you talking about? I was okay. Now I'm insecure. Oh, that's money. I'm stable now. Oh, phew. No, it's stable job status and insecure on finances. Now, where was Wrexham? Because I thought I saw Wrexham earlier on. Actually, if I do it by team, I'll find out that way, won't I? They'll be right at the bottom, typically. Oh. Right, what's he doing now? Right, okay. Wrexham. Stable, and they're lying 20th in the league. Not sure what they're... Not sure what they want though, Wrexham. Not sure what they're after. Let's put the light on a little bit. Won 5 in 25. That's tough. That's tough going, that is. I mean, there's still a long way to go though. I mean, what, 44? They've got, what, another 19 games to go. See, they all seem to be playing this formation. All of them. What's this ball mean? Alright, okay. They've got 1.43 in the bank. Making a profit. Wage budget. Current wage budget. Different. Average wage 1.3 thousand. Okay, cool. They're doing alright. They're on the climb actually. They're all the way up to League One. So they have been... Got promoted a couple of seasons back in the Stadium League One. Doing alright. Right, let's move along this game. We're never going to get past it all. But yeah, it's they're stable at the minute, so we just need to have a just check it out. I can't understand how they're stable if they're lying near the bottom of the table. We're nowhere near the bottom of the table, and we were... Well, we're stable now. We were okay, now we're stable. But there's no confirmation that they've turned around and said, well played for getting your 9 points. So that's what I'm a little bit miffed at. Ashford make Lynch offer. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. We've got wingers anyway. Lynch, I'm looking to get offload. I think he's just not that great. Not great at all. We've got Al Hassan and we got Story. Although he is injured now for a few weeks. I'm going to have another biscuit. This is the side they want me to play. Well, if Becker can play there, in fact, I am going to just change his name. I'm just going to take that out. Kazrashivli. Oh God, was it Becker? It was. Becker can do that. I'm going to just shorten his name. I can't say his full name in one go. He does very good. Becker does. He's our top defender actually. So if he's playing, I want to bring in Jones in that position there, I think. So we'll change it in a minute. Colney Heath take on Killington. Agiakwa sings Bell's praise. I might play Bell from the start actually. Vlasov drops a football concern. Okay, I believe he's no longer concerned about playing time. That's because he's playing. Of course it is. Wrexham have got Carlisle in the replay. Let's see what happens there. 1-1 and lose on penalties. Sunderland go through on penalties as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. They got an equaliser late on as well. Ivanov will praise you as well. I'm going to cough in a second. It's not like I'm going to be sick. Right, there we go. Just clear my throat up a little bit. I think a little bit of dry biscuit went down my throat. That's what it was. It just dried my throat out, I think. Your playing style will have an impact on the likelihood of players becoming injured. The more you ask them to do, the greater the intensity at which you ask them to do it. The higher the risk of them suffering some misfortune. Tip of the day. Don't ask them to do anything that they don't like doing. Right, shall we go for another victory? Who's excited? I am. We'll probably lose this one. And probably pressure building on Cat as Randall looks to force a move. Well, he can go. I don't care. I don't care. He's not good enough. He's not good enough to play. What's the latest on Nathan Randall? Everything's under control. He's not going to be playing. Right, okay. Some of these players... Stewart's playing there. Becker's playing. No. Becker, no. You're playing for the first team. You're definitely not. You're unavailable. And Frank as well. I might put you as unavailable there as well. Danny Stewart as a sub. Okay, you can play as a sub. And under 18s, I don't want any more shocks or anything like that. Who's in goal? Coppin. We've still got. There's a Gascoigne there. Have we got Gascoigne? Did we buy Gascoigne then? Neil Gascoigne. No, interesting. Okay. He's on. He's worth £250. Could we offload him? There's no point. 250 quid will get us nowhere. Right. Okay. We've got Max Payne playing for us as well. Right. Games Hungerford and Harrows in postponed. 12th versus 10th. If we win this, we could break into the top 10 maybe. I don't know. We may not break into the top 10. Our form's excellent. Look at that. Our form is excellent, which probably means we're going to lose this game. Story, you can't... get off. Story, you can't play. Sorry. Sam Story can come off. We're going to have to bring Lynch onto the bench though. Same. Cleve, you're back on the bench too for... I'm wondering whether we should be playing Hancock as well, you know. We've got Hancock, Bell and Frank on the bench. Bell, I'm going to take out... I'm going to do that. Bell can play straight away, I think. Going to drop Kane. We're going to bring in Jones. And Becker's fit as well, isn't he? There you go. Ball winning midfielder. No, we'll have your defensive on support. Just drop back. I'd rather you support than defend. Yeah. During the week's better, I think. Yeah. Yeah, suggest that. See what happens. I'm happy any day midweek. But I don't want to do more than 2 because I obviously want to do this as well. Madeline, really? What? The kid that got that went missing? Really? What information is that? Is that on hang on, I'm just having a look myself now. Oh, new suspect in the case is identified. A 43-year-old German prisoner travelling around Portugal in the camper van is now the focus. I mean, this was over 13 years ago now. I can't believe how fast that's flown. She'll be 16 now. Wow. That's massive. That's massive news there. I mean, if something could come from that, then great. I still feel for the parents, but it's horrible. It's horrible just thinking about it. Lynch. I'm not sure whether you should be available. Takes do it off. The thing is, this is like 13 years later, and this comes out. It's just ridiculous. He lived a mile away, was he? I didn't read the whole article. I mean, look at that. I mean, is that the picture of the camper van on there? So why can they not trace that? It does make you wonder what the hell the police have been doing all this time. I mean, the last bit was June last year, where the government says it will fund the Met Police inquiry, which began in 2011 until March 20. And then exactly a year later, June 20, the police now reveal a 43-year-old prisoner. What have they been doing all this time? He was in the hotel that night as well. It's shocking. I mean, I don't know what I would have done in that situation. I really don't. It's just horrible thinking about it, to be honest. But I think it's every parent's nightmare. To be honest, I mean, I thought it was at the time irresponsible that the parents left them alone asleep in the room on their own. But that's my opinion. But it still doesn't condone what happened. To meet up with friends, I think it was. I think that's what it was, to having a drink or a meal or something. You just don't do that. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't even do that in this country, really. But it's like I say, I don't condone what happened. I mean, it's horrible. The worst thing to do is come back and find out one of them's missing. It's just funny how one of them went and not the others instead. It's was they twins as well? Well, that's the. I mean, I'm assuming them apartments, they're easy to break into. I don't know. I mean, I think there's a lot of speculations as to what happened. I don't think whether or not we'll ever find out. We can only go as what the parents say. But again, the question's asked: why did you leave them? Right. Okay, let's kick off this. Right, here we go. We're going into this game. I'm sure the board are going to say, "Hurrah! You've saved your job." Well, if he went through the window, why did nobody notice? I mean, it's not as if it's not a busy resort. Sure, people would have noticed. But then again, the question is, that's how did he get her out? Did he drug her or what? Because she must have been screaming. Free kick, exit, back post. Oh, he's missed a sitter. Offside, I think it was. There's a couple of goals flying in all over the place still, as we'll probably go ahead and concede first. Oh, maybe not. And they had the same sort of shot. Yeah, but she would have woken up though. I mean, if anybody shifts anybody, they're gonna wake. Well, I'd say you'd wake up, but don't know. I mean, you'll never find out until the chap's caught, and I hope they do catch him and then they hang, drawn, and quarter him. because it's not on. You shouldn't do that. I just hope nothing horrible's happened to her. I really don't. I mean, the kid will be unrecognisable at the moment. 13 years later, they would have made sure of that. Jones, don't mess it. Oh, you're playing as a defensive midfielder and you messed it up. Oh, great. Great goal, that. I'm hoping she is. I hope she is. Oh, I don't want to see this go. I mean, that is to get this far forward and then lose to this bunch of idiots. I would have caught that one that time. He's conceded a lot of goals, that goalkeeper. I think that's a speculation, isn't it? I mean, when something like this happens, they're the first people that you look at. Or one of them. I mean, did they leave the room locked? Who knows? I mean, and if they did do it, why did they do it? That's the other question. I mean, she's a pretty girl as well, and it's just horrible to think what they wanted, or, well, I don't know. But then again, you wouldn't spend so many millions of pounds searching for her, though, if they had something to do with it, because you just wouldn't, would you? Well played, Becca. Well, exactly, you wouldn't do that, would you? Well, you couldn't. Oh, he's missed the sitter there. They're playing well, our guys. Oh, straight into the arms of McCaffrey. Bear in mind, these guys are further up the table than we are. He's going to run him, put the ball through, or he's going to, there it is, look. Good catch. No, you wouldn't. I agree. Just pause it there to make a substitution, and I coughed. Right, okay, let's make a substitution because it's all about nearly ready, isn't it? Ronan can come on, hurrah! And I'm going to put him there. Where can he can play advanced, can't he? So we'll play him there. Ivanov can actually, you know what? I'm going to bring in Hancock. He hasn't played for a while. Target man on support. I don't know if that's going to help at all. I'm not going to make too many changes actually. Why am I making so many changes? So he makes the change anyway. I must be daft. Right, okay. We've got 30 minutes to go to try and get a winner here. We are good at scoring late goals. And also giving the ball away. That's awful. As Kidnington just... ooh, thought he was going to play it back and make an error. Oh, what do you mean? The parents or the kids? Good tackle. Oh, he's just giving it away. Great tackle there. Oh, offside. Offside! Yes. It was in the evening. It was in the evening that went, wasn't it? Yeah, it's all I think they tried to pin it on the parents. Or the kidnapper. I don't know. He would have been around about, wouldn't he? I mean, the thing is, in a foreign country, you just... Oh, you don't keep it in. Oof, Becca just gets there just in time. We're looking for a winner here. Oh, we just... Catch him! No! Good stop. Well, the kidnapper made a phone call in the hotel. Why would he do that? So if that's the case, why wasn't that found out earlier on? I mean, 13 years to find out he made a phone call. Oh, another good save by the goalkeeper. But hanging on by a thread here. We could go and win this. Oh, great ball. Hancock, just cross it. Alfredo with the cross. Hassan, Kane. Over the he's offside. It's a great goal, though. So he's not. So he lives in a farm nearby, but he hasn't lived there for 13 years. That's convenient. There was something that happened over here as well. I'm not sure how many years ago, but something very similar where somebody went missing, and it found out that the uncle had him about a mile away down the road. And the mother was on TV and everything, making a plea and all that, and she was in on it. I think, again, that was a child as well, I think. That just her uncle had her. I think it's some sort of scam or something, I don't know. But I just don't know what goes on in people's heads sometimes. I really don't. I just think it's a sick world that we live in. Unfortunately, it just doesn't get any better, does it, really? We get away with a draw there, only just, and it's the first time, really, we've been outplayed. Although possession-wise, we've been better, but we have been outplayed. 5 clear-cut chances for Kidlington, and they just absolutely batter us in the second half, although we played better. Right, we get 11 points from 15. 2 draws and 3 wins. I'm happy with your performance. You did well away from home. And we've got a run of tough games going on as well. We've got a cup game coming up as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening. I mean, this whole business here. I just think there's been a lot of things in the way in this investigation. Swindon beat Staines 4-0. We didn't get the win that we wanted, but we move into 11th spot though. We are only 8 points behind 5th spot now. I think we can make a climb for that position now. 4 points behind Kidlington. Have we played Kidlington? Well, we're at that. Oh, I thought we're just past the halfway stage now as well. I'm happy with that. If we can go again and yeah, we're 12 points behind the leaders now. So we were more than that before. Now we're only 12. So that's good. Any big, massive results in Dorchester beat Hartley are just spiralling out of control. I'm just intrigued as to what their form's been like. Oh, wow. So they were right up there at the top. All this, and then it just went wrong. After losing in the FA Cup, they've just spiralled. Winning the cup, winning the cup. 1 win in the league. 2 wins in the league. 3 wins in the league since. I mean, over a couple of months. Oh, we get to play them soon as well. Away from home, so that's going to help us much. Did they not take a lie detector? I thought they might have done. Because they would have been first suspect, surely. You would have thought. I would have thought they'd be the automatically first suspects. But I could be mistaken. I don't think it. If they took one nearer the time, then yeah. But then again, I suppose it's all on heart rate and everything, isn't it? Depending what questions are asked. I don't know whether it'll work now or not. I really don't. I mean, I'm hoping to God they don't have anything to do with it. I really don't, because there will be such a backlash. It will be unreal. just funny with everything happening in the world at the minute. This comes out. I mean, why now? Why all of a sudden has this come out? So the police said the suspect was one of 600 people that they had on inquiry, known as Operation Grange. After an appeal in 2017, is that what, from 3 years to sort that out? Come on. That's ridiculous. It's like more than one every couple of days. That's ridiculous. I tell you what, you hear all these, you watch all these programs at the minute. I'm watching The Rookie on Now TV, and they sort things out quicker than that. I mean, I know it's only TV, but it's got to be the same sort of thing, really. I know things are going to be a lot more difficult, but surely there's things in this day and age now that they're able to find stuff or evidence that leads someone to somewhere or what have you. Surely. Randall, right, we hold them to a draw. Okay, that's good enough. Right, here we go. The board are delighted to inform you that the following promise you made to them. They are now satisfied that you have done your utmost to keep it. They are pleased that you have delivered on the agreed points total, and were particularly impressed that you exceeded their expectations, notching up an impressive 11 points from 5 matches. As a result of the improvements you have made as manager, the board have cancelled any plans to relieve you of your role at the club. Going forward, the board hope you won't give them reason to regret their decision. Bloody cheek after everything I've done for them. Randall's demanding first team football. He can demand all he wants. Right. Whew. Don't you hate it when one of your team does that to you? That's just ridiculous. Demands football. He's not even any good now. We've got 3 days for the next game. I hope we don't spiral out of control now, because that draw now will probably spiral us way out of. Actually, it's a cup game. It's a cup game. Hold your horses. It's a cup game. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. It's a cup game. Whew. Right. Okay. I want to rest the squad really, if I can. I'm not sure how if I preferred that squad or not. Don't want transfers. Good grief, no. Rest. 1 day. There we go. Phew. We've got so many games in so many days now. Alright, 2 games in 2 days maybe. Time for another biscuit. I'm not sure where they want us to finish in the cup, how far they want us to go. We'll have a look at that in a second in the club visions when we get to that point. I'm relieved we managed to get to this point where we can actually play the cup game. I'm well chuffed with that. Was there anything? Anything for us? No. There's no media. I like to check up on the media now and again. Again, another pointless thing. I don't think it would does really any good. Although sometimes it's nice to see the polls and what they say. But yeah, apart from that. Heath trials finished. Right, Chris Hardy. Defensive midfielder. You would be quite handy to have. You're 19 years old as well. We'll scout you at the same time as well. You're okay, I guess, but you can play midfield. But defensive midfielder, pretty good. That means we can have our centre back. He can play a segundo as well, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Anchorman he can play as well, bonus. But we're going to scout him as well. He's the goalkeeper, wasn't he? Was he any good? Is he better than Randall? Because I can get rid of Randall then. Possibly not. I don't think he's as good as Randall. Randall's 26 years old. You would expect him to be better than that. It's supposed to be better than him. We could let Randall go. Can we scout him a little bit further? We'll get some more scout reporting him, but I think it's a possibility we could have a look at that. Thanks, Super Stu. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. Excuse me. Always nice to see somebody different on here. Just been eating a biscuit. Fleming does well. Oh, he's playing well in the under 23s. He's just not that great for the. He's a New Zealand international. Scout meeting. Do we really need to look at him? I don't think we do. We'll scout him anyway. Why not? No harm in it. It's only going to cost us a little bit of money. Still want Axit to play in the DM role. I don't like that at all. Where's Jones? They want Frank up front. I mean, that's the back four I would have anyway. Centre, possibly. Brenner, I don't know. We'll go with it, and then I want to change it. I might bring Cleve on. Cleve, if he's available, he can play. Although Jones did really well, didn't he? He did had a couple of good games recently. There's a postponement. It's not us though, unfortunately. Right, we're not playing just yet. We must be playing on the next day. Let's see these results go through. What's this? FA Trophy. There's still trophy games going through. Yeah, because we're out of that, aren't we? Got the Southern League Cup then. Hungerford are out. Are Bath in our division? Don't know. I don't know. Totton are still there. Brackley is still there. Melksham are out. Lost to Brackley. Look how many goals in the last few minutes. 4 goals in the last 10 minutes. And added time. Dorchester out. Harrow are still there. Merthyr are still there. I'm assuming Merthyr are still in our division. I don't know. They could be. They could not be. Swindon win 4-0. Pretty easy for some of them teams, isn't it? Right. Let's get back to it then. Let's play our cup game. Let's see if we can progress. Why do they want us to continue it for now? Get into the team inbox. They obviously want the draw for the 4th round draw. Okay, let's see the vision first. League Cup. They want us to reach the next round. So if we win this one, we will have at least appeased them on that point. You reckon, Joshy? I think to spend that amount of money, what they have done, to hide the fact that they've done something, I think it's pretty extreme. The parents didn't want to lock the door. Come on. Where are you reading this on? Who said that? Madeline said that. Because I'm sure the parents, if they had something to do with it, they wouldn't mention that. Because they'd be the other ones that would know that, wouldn't they? It's a tough one. I'd hate to think that the parents have got something to do with it. I really do hope they didn't. Let's view this. Oh, there's not many draws left. Right, okay. Let's play some of these already. Rush. Oh, we're not playing them. Coleshill, maybe? No. Swindon, please no. Okay, we don't play them. Merthyr. We could play Merthyr. We battered Merthyr before. Darn it, no. Please not Brackley. Okay. There's not many teams left. Not Bath. Please. It's not looking good for us. Harrow or Bath. Don't want any of them. Bath, not. Please play. Damn it. We're away to them guys. Oh, documentary. Oh, is that the one that was on Netflix, was it? 80 yards away. It's like going to the back garden 80 yards away. Is that the documentary that was on Netflix? Is it still on Netflix? I haven't watched it. I did see it somewhere on the BBC that there was something about Netflix on here. Where have I seen this? It said Netflix for some bizarre reason. Maybe I've just thought about something else. Oh, there it is. March 19. Netflix screens an 8-part documentary about the disappearance. Parents who would not participate in the film feel it could potentially hinder the police investigation. Oh, it's all on Sky News, is it? They kept checking on it every hour. It's not good enough. Also, why wouldn't you have a one of them child walkie-talkie things? You know, that you leave in the bedroom, and you. I mean, I don't know how far it would have went though. I guess for the signal, but wouldn't you have one of them on? You just wouldn't leave them full stop. That's the way I see it. They draw the rest of the teams. It's Harrow and Bedworth in the next game. I'm disappointed by that, but we have to beat Evesham first to progress. Things are going well. I just don't want it to go belly up now. Right, our game. If we win this one, you're right, sweetie. I said that to the dog, hello sweetie, the other day, and Siri turned up, yes dear. Why would that happen? Yeah, every hour it's not enough. I mean, how long were they out for? I mean, every hour, for how long? It sounds like they were out for ages. Put them to bed early and then buggered off out. Yeah, there's a lot of questions needs to be asked, I think, but I think to go to the extreme of spending as many millions as they have done, it's a little bit extreme, I feel, to cover up themselves. But you never know. I mean, people do go to a lot of lengths, don't they? I'm going to bring in... Grant Jones is available, so he can play. I'm going to bring Kane in there, actually. And I know he is a DLP on support there, so he can play that. I think that might be better. Randall, just get lost. I don't want Randall in there. Frank, do we play Frank? I'm going to play him as advanced forward. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I want Bell's available. Hancock did well, didn't he? And Bell's really good. Ivanov's got 13 goals this season. We really want to do that. Well, yeah, they've always loved somebody. It's a tough one, isn't it? I think you just have a lot of trust. I mean, I know at that age we would not have gone out, not without. Even if friends were there, we wouldn't leave them on the room on their own. It just wouldn't be done. But that's us, I guess. I mean, I know a lot of people are different. Becca is slightly tired, so we're going to bring in Jones. Bringing Jones in there. Misic, we could bring Danny Stewart. You're not fit, are you? Of course you're not, you baboon. Hancock, we've got too many forwards on the bench. We've only got one. Bell can play left. Cleve. We want Cleve up there. Cletus. Cleve can play, but we're going to bring in Sam Story's still injured, obviously. Jones is going to sit on the bench. I'm going to take Hancock out. We've got too many people on there now. Not Alfredo. It's Misic, isn't it? Saxby. I said Saxby, didn't I? I thought he could play right back. Why did they not look? Oh, it's Alfredo, isn't it? Saxby's on. Oh, that doesn't go down well, does it? Obviously can't play there. So there's no point having you on there at all. So we'll have to bring Hancock in. There is Lynch though. If Hassan comes off, we've got nobody there, have we? Lynch. We'll have to bring Lynch in for Becca. We'll run with it. The mum checked on them at 10 o'clock. So as well as them, well, is that when they found out she was missing at 10 o'clock? Or was it 11 o'clock? Let's just go through the timeline once again. It's a lot of money. I just don't know where it goes from there. I really don't. Sorry, sweetie. I nearly ran her over with my chair. Right, okay, let's win this game then, shall we? Vlasov. I think you can play different box to box. I'm going to try box to box. Or do we? Mazzella. Try Mazzella. It's like an AP, isn't it? Right, submit. Want to try and get Vlasov up there a little bit further up as well. See if we can support our players a little bit. Maybe we should be having fullbacks instead of wing backs, because I think that's what they're more suited to, aren't they? Encourage the players, give them some morale boost. There you go. A win here will go a long way into having more faith from the board, at least anyway. At least they'll be. What? I thought something was in the way then. There's floodlight. I've never seen that before. Wow. Down the line. Cleves on. Nobody in the box. Wow. A throw in. That's awful. The first chance and we hit the woodwork straight away, don't we? Let's shout at them, get creative. Come on. That's in the way and it's really annoying me now. Why did you play it all the way down there? It's a good touch though. I think what we need to do, we need to have a narrower pitch. I think that's what we need to do. We need to have a narrow pitch. So at the minute I think our pitch is about 90. 60 or 70. We just need to reduce it a bit. Guys, this is getting a little bit embarrassing here. Demand more. Another floodlight. It's a good start. Marshall was going the wrong other way. Ado. Good catch. They rented a car 3 weeks after Madeline, since she disappeared, and they found some traces of fingerprints. What, the parents rented a car 3 weeks after? What, I found Madeline's fingerprints in there. Weird. Great cracking goal. 14. He's turning into one of our star players, Al Hassan. I was hoping Story would be just like that as well. I wonder if Hassan can play elsewhere as well. I mean, that's beautifully played. We're 1-0 up. It's taken a long time to get into the lead here. It's a cracking goal, though. It's a cracking goal. I mean, they're 5 for 5. Where and how and what? Right, another opportunity. Follows with a goal kick for Eversham as we win it back. Frank holds it down. What's the matter, doggy? You want to come back up here again? You can't have any biscuits. It's not happening. Come on then. Watch your head. Come on then. Come on. Oh. Yeah, I know. You always want to come on camera. Yeah, I know. I know you're licking me. Thank you. Can I do this, please? You're going to press some buttons. I hope not. Assistant, excellent effort. Let's start the second half. 3 weeks after they disappeared, and they found the traces of Madeline's fingerprints in the car. So you think they had her kidnapped and then saw her afterwards? There is a lot of unanswered questions, I think, in this case. I think we're not going to get to the bottom of it until they find her, I guess, and they'll know from there. Why are we being outplayed? Oh, well done, son. Go on, Al Hassan. Play the ball through. Luna, stop it. That's poor. Oh, it's a mistake. Frank's on goal. What a finish. Second goal of the season. Erwin Frank. Frank scored. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Have you had something to eat? Is that why you come up here? Have you had your dinner? Have you? You're a daft dog, you are. I tell you what, she's one of the loveliest dogs I've ever known. And I've had 3. I want to make a couple of changes at this point. 20 minutes to go. We'll make the changes now. Frank's doing alright. I'm going to give him the rest of the game, I think. Tom Davies, you can come on for a bit. And Ivanov, can you play on the right hand side? You can't. What about Hancock? Can you play on the right? No, you can't either. Axit, can you play on the right? No. Can Vlasov then? I just want to see if any of these can actually play on the right hand side. Burma? No, he can play on the left hand side. What about Kane? He can play anywhere left hand side. Okay, we've got nobody. So Al Hassan has to stay where he is. Lynch can play. I don't know what I was even worried about then. We're going to make another substitution very shortly. But 2-0. I'm happy at the moment. We're doing alright. We're playing very well indeed. That's 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Axit to come on for Bremer. Okay. There we go. Or Brenner. Let's see if we can just... Right in the way, this floodlight. Frank's on the ball. Keeps it in. Then plays it back to their player. And they pump it up and still find a person. I mean, that ball was wet. What a tackle. What? And Misic is off. And I've just got to make my last sub, haven't I? Right, we can go. 3 at the back. And just change that around. Alfredo, you're going to have to play there. 3 at the back. We'll drop these guys back now. Just we'll play it. We'll run this game out. Yeah, we'll just defend. Defend. Won't we? 2-0 away at Evesham. It's a game that we should have won quite comfortably anyway. But 16 shots, 10 on target, 63% possession. We're doing absolute wonders possession-wise. And this formation does really work at that. You're going to howl into the microphone. She's sitting on my knee at the minute and she's just being very good, aren't you? Bless you. Bless your little cotton socks. Right. Did we really batter them? Oh my god. She's just sat up here and she's guffed. Wow. Luna. Yeah, you may well put your head down in shame. That's you. And I've got no air circulating in this room. Bless you. You want to get down now? You want to get down or sit down? Lie down then. No. She wants a biscuit. That's what she's come up for, isn't it? You want a biscuit? Our last dog was called Biscuit. Yeah, you can't turn around. That's what you want to do, isn't it? You want to turn around. You can't have that. You cannot have it. I'm going to put the fan on for a little bit. Just get a little bit of air and movement circulating in here. Excellent effort, guys. Well played. Now we go on to play whoever it was. It's a good victory. I'm happy with that. And we get to... Davis gets over one over Evesham. Well played. We win in the cup. I don't think we get any money for it either, do we? Bath. That's it. That's Bath or Bath. Have you been to Bath or Bath? Wonderful place. Really enjoy it down there. Frank's on form. Goal and an assist. So well played, Frank. And who's he looking at? Kane. I want to buy him. Can we have him? We've got him on... how we've managed to get him on loan, I've got no idea. We played Bath very, very... twice in a couple of days, I think. Don't we? She put a tongue in my mouth. Ugh. Yeah, a few more games before we get to play the next cup game. Well, that's... but that'll be for another night, I think. Probably tomorrow night. Maybe. Maybe we'll see how it goes. Right, okay. You're right. Okay. Melksham up next. We want revenge on Melksham because we do. And we're at home. And they're third. So we should do relatively quite well against them. We didn't rest our players either. That's the team they want to play. It's the same team. They want to bring Saxby in and Stewart in for this. Should we go with it? I don't think I want to, but we'll have a look. Right, we'll agree with it, I guess, for the time being. Paul Cooper. Is that Enfield at the minute? £700. What's the point? And they don't want to sell. I mean, yeah. Liam Day, of course. £4,000. Of course it is. If we have a look at Liam Day and his history at the minute. We had him on a trial at the beginning of the season and he was absolutely superb. Was it this season or last season? We got Prescott now. Ex-Millwall. Not doing that great though, to be honest. He needs to be in a side that he can... well, just not knowledge, I guess. There's another centre-back. Will Hume. He can play midfield. Again, it's going to cost a bit of money, isn't he? So we'll acknowledge for the time being. Now, 18-year-old centre-back. That would be... It's going to ask a lot. £3,500. When's his contract? June 33. Oh no! Again, it's another guy that I think. Oh, these are the guys that we were checking out, wasn't it? We don't acknowledge them. Yeah, acknowledge. I mean, we can't turn this guy. Oh, hello, Guy Hussey. I'm going to acknowledge him as well, and praise Ivanov in training. I'm going to make him start the next game. I think. Home to Melksham is the game. It's in a minute, actually. In just a second. Then we've got Dorchester in 5th, so we're playing the top teams in the league at the minute. What's the matter? You're going to get down? Because unless you're going to literally lie down. Right, okay, come on. Let's jump down. Oh. Are you going to go out the room? Come on then, go downstairs, go and see Mummy then. Chloe's coming home. Chloe's coming home. Come. Daughter's working till 10 o'clock tonight, so she'll be home in a couple of minutes. I think it's because she doesn't know what to do with herself, the dog. And I keep referring to the dog. She has a name. Oh, Lewis is there. I forgot about him. Stuart, you know what? You can't play because we've just lost Misic. Right, okay. Bell needs to do it a little bit more, and I'm not sure what to. It's his stamina and stuff, isn't it? If we have a look at quickness, acceleration, pace. Yeah, say quickness. So we're going to work on them two things there. He does need to up his game a little bit, I feel. Right. Let's get this game dusted. It's a pretty good start to this stream, which has been really excellent, actually, to be honest. Considering we've been under the cosh right from the start, needing points to win. Did someone knock on the door then? It's very dark in the corridor behind me. Being on the 3rd floor, nobody's about. So when my daughter comes home, she will come up to the top floor when she has her dinner. Right, we need to. They're 3rd. I mean, how are they 3rd? We are 8 points behind. The next 2 games are crucial, especially against Dorchester as well. Team selection, let's have a look. That cannot work. He's 100%, he's available. I am going to bring in, I have to bring in Lynch, unfortunately. He can't play there, which means Alfredo will have to come on. And Alfredo's not fit. Oh, I'm going to have to go with it. I'm going to have to go with it and hope for the best. Jones. Not fit either. What about Kane? He's not fit either. He's going to have to play. Can't put Axit in there. Luke Cleave is available, so I'm going to put him on the bench. Alfredo's not. Lathrop can play right wing, can't he? He can, actually. I'm very tempted to bring him on instead of Lynch. Call me crazy. I'm going to do it. Ivanov, you're going to start the game because I think you need to. As a poacher, pressing forward. What do we have you as? Attack as a DLF. That is your natural position. Vlasov, I'm not so sure of. Oh my god, we've got a lot of players that are just absolutely knackered, aren't they? Axit is available, so you can play in. Cleave can play there. What can Cleave play as? Not very well. It does open everything up, doesn't it? We'll have to leave it as it was. Not sure Vlasov should be playing that. There you go, central midfielder support. James is available to drop back if need be. Hancock can go up front. But yeah, I think that is the best. That's the best we've got, I think, at the minute. It's bad, isn't it? We've got a lot of players. I mean, 2 injuries, Story and Misic. Lynch is available, but I'm going to bring in Lathrop if need be. We'll see if we can get him to play as well. Right, let's get this game won. Let's sort this game out. Let's go. Let's get another couple of points. I'm a little bit concerned about Saxby and Al Hassan, but I'm hoping they're going to sort the differences out. We've got a lot of foreign players in here. Al Hassan, we've got Ivanov, Axit, Vlasov, Makato. But I tell you what, we've got a very, very good, strong side, I feel. Right, pick up where we left off in the defence. I have faith in you. We go and make a difference. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Right, off we go. We'll kick off what could potentially be the final game for tonight. And I'm not going to count my chickens just yet, but it's looking very hopeful. Right, away we go. A goal's already been scored. Toten. Hartley have already 1-1 in there after 5 minutes. Come on. Go on then. And just sit down. We're not in yellow. Booth. Again, that's a player we were looking at recently or in that summer. And we're still looking at. Alright, okay, it's a handball. They caused it. Right, Axit. Cross comes in. Beautiful cross that. We tried to get on the end of it. We'll just drop this back a little bit. I was hoping he'd miss that. I was hoping he'd miss it. 15 gone, and it could. Opong. Again, another dangerous player. I think we need to have a look at him as well. It's a good ball as well. Just goes wide. It's looking very precarious, isn't it? Let's get creative. I think it's because most of our players are knackered. And Opong, I think that's a player we do need to have a look at, I think. We're having the possession, but we're not doing an awful lot with it. I think ours is the other game that's not had a goal in yet. Right. That is basically it. Half time. Changing rooms. Assertively say, not doing too bad. I'm not happy with performance out there. Unlucky boys. I'm pleased with the things things haven't gone right for us, I think. I believe. Is it really going to happen? It's not, is it? They just looked happy. They weren't really that bothered. Ivanov just hasn't had a chance up there at all. Our wingers aren't really doing an awful lot, and I think it might be time to try out Lathrop. Cross comes. I was hoping a cross would come in. Alright, now it comes in. We don't get there though, but Kane wins it. Back to Kane. Going wide. Becker finds the gap. Oh, what a goal. Tom Davis has just got a goal out of nothing. We're 1-0 up, boys and girls. 1-0 up against Melksham, who are third. Yep, third in the table, and we've got a goal. Ivanov is continuing his form up there. We're passing it to Davis, who had a better opportunity, but that's a goal out of nothing. He's distraught, and they're number 4. When it comes up again, I want to have a look at Apong. See if we can unnerve him a little bit. Say, hello, we're looking at you. He looks pretty dangerous on that right hand side. And they're coming forward. There he is. Speaking of the devil, cuts inside now, doesn't he? It's a lame effort. Lame effort. I'm just worried about Becker. I've got a feeling he's going to come in and he's going to get sent off. Get rid. Makato, Kane. Over the top. We've got Ivanov. In a minute, Luna. Oh, we should have scored. Go on then, go get her. Yeah, daughter's returned home, so She's clambering out of the... wants to get out of the room. We should pick that up though with Vlasov. Back over to Axit. Volley. Oh, I thought he caught that. So, and the linesman has only just given an offside after that happened. Pathetic. Right, okay, we're going to bring Lefrop in for up there. We have got Cleve, so we're going to put Cleve up there. It's this section down here. I'm a little bit worried about Kane. I'm thinking of Jones. And Jones can literally play defend there. And they're going to bring as a DLP on support. Vlasov, don't get too far forward. Right, we'll see if that makes any bit of a difference. But hopefully it's not. We're looking good at the moment. 63% possession. Let's get the ball in. Come on! Becco, speaking of the devil, was going to substitute him for Jones, but instead took Kane off instead. But Becco, he's on a yellow card. I don't want him getting sent off because we will be in trouble. That's a fantastic header though. I mean, how tall is he? He looks like he's 6 foot tall. Probably is actually. 2-0. And continuing score, Marchetto gets his first goal for the club as well. So that's 2 scorers there with the first goals for the club. And what a free kick. That is absolutely phenomenal stuff. Oh, we're loving this. He's onside. I mean, look at him. As flat back 4 there. And we'll watch it all day long. Again, we carry on scoring late into the game. Be interesting to find out when most of our goals are being scored, because we must have about 90% of our goals in the last 10 minutes of the game. Cleve now. There's nobody in the box, but he does find somebody on the edge. Exit to Vlasov. Where has this come from? This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Vlasov scores the 4th goal and his 4th of the season as well. Exit with the assist. Cleve doing majority of the work. It was laid on for Axit to shoot there, but look at that. Straight as an arrow into the corner. You're not stopping that, sir. And I think we have beat Melksham, and all of a sudden, we are finding some form. Look at this. Look at this. We're absolutely destroying teams at the moment. We've ran a lot more than them as well, and it just seems to be working now. But this is really good. Clear cut chances. Okay, I think they won that on that one. Wow, 4-0. What can I say? What can I say? Excellent efforts. We'll let the team assistant do that business as we find another victory. Wow, we've got an away game against Dorchester. How far away is that now? 7 days. Just looking at the time, I think I might be able to squeeze one more in while we're on this sort of form. I wouldn't like to think Melksham have just dropped out of the top 5 just like that. By losing that game, they've just dropped out altogether. Actually, you know what? We've only conceded 37 goals. That's not too bad. Swindon have conceded 17. I want their goalkeeper. We're on 34 points now, and we're closing down on Kidlington, but we are still 5 points behind 9th. 6 points now behind 5th. And all of a sudden, things look a lot rosier. Dorchester beat Harrow 2-0. That's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. I'm just wondering whether we leave it here or we carry on. Gut says we ought to carry on because we're playing really well at the minute. But I don't know. Past meetings, we've lost all games, have we? Does that mean we've lost? I think we've lost all 3 games against Dorchester, so yeah. We're not going to do well. They've lost 2 games at home, 1-0, and 1 away, I think. I think that's what that was. Promotion bid takes a hit, sure does. 90 attendance. We were at home, so it's not great. Axit on form, 3 assists. Yeah, damn tooting, you can have the praise. Hell yeah, hella yeah. Right, now we've got to play another team in 3rd who have taken their place. If we could keep beating teams like this, then I don't see a problem getting into the top 5 if we can carry on, because as long as we don't go into a dip once again, that would be awful. Then we've got Taunton. Wow, Taunton were top, weren't they, or aren't they? Where's our league? I don't know. I've got the league twice up here now. Let's just bring up another league. I don't know. Vanarama, that's the north. Vanarama, south. Just because we can. Yeah. Yep. Oh, south is there, so we've already got south. That's just League 1, Championship 1, 2, Vanarama National, and then we got that one. Okay, we'll have another look at another league. Pick another league. Central. Because we can. Right, okay. Pellier does well in Colney Heath. Is he player of the match as well? 0-0 Stratford and 2-1. We're doing alright actually, all round, which is pretty good as well. Did we put a somebody on that? Are they being scouted? They been scouted? I don't know. We'll just clear it. Bring me somebody else. Bring me somebody else to look at. Right. Okay. Player development. Right. There's still a lot of positions we need to get players for, but at the moment, touch wood. Bell sorted. Hancock, of course. You are going to get upset, aren't you? He drops. It's only a matter of time before Bell starts raising his concerns as well. So he's not getting any game time. And after last season and the season before, he has dropped ever so slightly. But he's a player I do not want to lose. Because if we ever go... This is the problem when we have... When we play one up front. This is the issue and I don't like it at all. Swindon drew there 2-2, I think. They're top of the table. Swindon. Did you see that? We got. I tell you, I'm looking forward to the cup game. That's all I want. Actually, does that say we they're pleased so far? We've reached the 4th round, haven't we? 4th round minimum. We've reached. Be nice to get January out of the way, wouldn't it? If we can. Right, let's move along very, very quickly and see if we can knock these 2 games out. We should be able to do it, I think. At least one of them. And then we could play Taunton at home in the next game in tomorrow's night stream, I think. Which I'm... all of a sudden, I feel revitalised by this save. After the hard work we've gone through to... get our just to get back into the games and back into this league and keep our job. I think we've done very well indeed, and we're just almost at game day now. Right, okay, next on red, Dorchester at home. This is a side. No, I don't like that at all. Misic is back though. Yeah, I think that is the virtually the side I want to use, but not that. Face Dorchester in the Southern League. Yeah, of course we do. Yep. We're going to bring Kane in though, because I think Kane does very well indeed. Oh, we get another save. We haven't had many of these tonight, actually. It doesn't feel like it, that's for sure. Concentration reflects a player's mental focus and attention to detail on event by event basis, and highly reliant on the player convening to focus proceedings for longer periods of time and able to respond to incidents in the game as well as he did earlier on. Lower concentration sees players' focus fall and perhaps liable to mistakes. So the higher the concentration, the better. Clearly. So tip 2 of the night. Concentration. The higher the better. Is there anything? We're away, so 11th of E3rd. It'd be a shame to lose now. Hancock, Bell. See, Bell can play there. Lathrop. See, I don't like it when they play for the first team. I'm going to leave them two playing there, actually. But Lathrop, not so sure about. Actually, no, I'll leave them there for the time being, I guess. See if they play well. That's a very good side. I'm not so sure what Payne's doing, though. Who's this? Becker's progression. It's not very good. Needs more match practice at a higher level. Has performed okay in training lately, and has been putting a good effort. He needs his technicals sorting out, doesn't he? Endurance, acceleration, his quickness needs to be sorted out, I think. Definitely acceleration. He does need to get a little bit quicker. Work on his speed, please. Match day. Already? Match day? You're having a laugh. It is. And we haven't beaten Dorchester in 3 games. So this will be... Oh, excuse me. It will be a first. Where are Taunton? Second. If we need to get up there, then we need to start beating these teams. We can't allow them to go ahead of us at any point. Alfredo and Al Hassan playing well. Story's not available yet. Put Cleve up there. Can we put Cleve start off with? Ooh, look, I like that. Kane drop in there. Is it? He is fit. So Frank is not fit. I'm very tempted to put Bell in. We're going to go with Hancock. Target man on attack. Let's use him to his strength, shall we? Where's Jones? He's available, so that's okay. Frank's not available. We can bring in Lathrop in. Frank Lynch. Lynch is available. Story's not yet. Danny Stewart. Okay. Webb, Karim. See, these players just aren't good enough at all, and I don't know what to do. I mean, he's never going to get a game. I'm going to release him. He's never going to get a game for us. Matt Webb. It's a possibility we could use him, but I doubt it. Last resort, maybe. If we compare him to Jones. He's nowhere near. Nowhere near. So again, I think there's no point having him in there. Although he could play there. He's not. He's nowhere near, is he? So again, we'll just release him. There's no point leaving them in here, unfortunately. And I think there's one more, but that's it. I don't want too many people going just like that. Right, Axit. He was available, wasn't he? I am tempted to bring him in, and he played well last time, so Bremner can come out. Well, I'm going to put him in instead of Vlasov. Box to box. Let's go box to box. I like that. I like that a lot. Jones, you are 99%. I think we'll go with it. I mean, Avanov's thinking what he has to do to get in the teams. 13 goals, 5 assists. Bell, 6 goals, 5 assists. But we are. You look at that. Al Hassan, 14 goals, 8 assists. Right, we're going to submit this team, and let's play it. Let's go. Come on, let's get a victory. We're playing well. They've only lost 1 game in the last 5, and they've had a couple of close calls and high-scoring games as well. So I don't think we've scored against them either, which makes it even worse. So if we go behind, I'm not too. I won't be too bothered about it because we let teams go ahead of us, don't we, to begin with? And it looks a very wide pitch, and it looks like a pitch we're going to be struggling on, I think. Very wide pitch. I mean, look at that. The stadium looks kind of nice. I mean, they're black seats, aren't they? Kane holds it up. Misic. Well, at least we can see the whole pitch, though. It's a square pitch. Al Hassan. Crossers. Hancock. Goal. 4th. Mickey Hancock. It explodes onto the scenes. I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, even though our strikers, there isn't a constant one that is playing at the moment, but each one of them, when they come on, they can go and do their job and score. That's 4 strikers we've got. We've got Hancock, we've got Bell, We've got Ivanov, and we've got darn it, who's the other one? The other one, and he can score as well. So can we get a tackle in there? We're in the red, people. Exit, well played, sir. Back to the player, and he still played it to him. Cleave on it, inside to exit, then finds Cleave once again. Holds it. Oh, he did hold it up for him, didn't he? Oh, right, overran it there. Cleave, well played, sir. This is much better. We'll go try the other side, shall we? No, we'll come back. We're getting there. Oh, I nearly swore then. I nearly swore. I mean, mistake there. It's headed to Hancock, who holds it up, plays it out wide to Misic. Misic with the cross. And there's the assist, and Hassan gets his 15th goal of the season. Oh my God. He's an absolute beast, which probably means someone's going to nick him. There's only so often these players do come into your onto your radar, and this happens. And I mean, 14 minutes gone, and we're 2-0 up. I bet they're wondering what on earth has happened here. Who are these guys? Well, I'll tell you who we are. We're hunting you down. Prescott now with the goal kick. They head it on, but Bakker picks it up. Misic back to Bakker. Yeah, get rid of it first time, will you? Kane forward into exit. Kane again. Brenner. Exit. Kane. Kane's controlling it. That wasn't a very good ball, was it? Offside. Whew. Heart was in my mouth then. Shalfront to 0-0. Just enjoying the free time where I can cough. There we go. Could do that without anything happening whatsoever. This is fantastic stuff from the lads. 2-0 up against third in the table. So if we can beat Melksham, who are third in the table, we beat these guys who are we're beating these guys who are currently third in the table. It's a good header, but was that a punch? That was unexpected. I mean, a shot from outside. I mean, oh, it's headed out. I mean, off the post. It didn't get up. And we're too slow. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to see it again. Unless it was offside, I don't want to see it again. Demand more. Maybe time to bring Jones on. We punch it away that time. Let's close. Let's push him away. It's a good block. Great catch. Fantastic catch. 396 are there as well. We bring 2 away supporters. 2 away supporters to top of the table clash. Well, say top of the table. They're near the top of the table. We're not. But they should be having faith in our team. The fact that we actually scored 2 goals first was absolutely amazing. Jones, I'm going to put him there, I think. I'm going to just put him on defend. Not so sure that's working for us though. Bell, I'm going to bring on, and he can go as poacher. He can play target man as well. I'm thinking of bringing Davis on, but we've got Yazov. Can you play DLP? And drop you back. Right, okay, let's play again. Let's see if we can see out this game. Get creative. I don't mind if we have no highlights here on in, because this will be another major move towards the top of the table. And we've only gone and bloody done it, ladies and gents. We've only gone and done it again. Wow, what a victory. We haven't beaten them before, and we haven't scored against them before. And to win 2-0 after, we were 2-0 up after 40 minutes, but nothing in the second half at all. A little bit under the cosh, but to be fair, we were slightly better. Not sure who got man of the match. Hassan got man of the match. Well, we don't know actually, do we? Who got man of the match? We don't know. We'll find out. Excellent efforts. Really, not one of our players got man of the match. Well, that blows, doesn't it? Taunton at home or second? Do we? Come back to that one. And Taunton. Did they play? They won 1-0 at home. 7 days away. We've managed to scrounge out a lot of victories today. I'm very, very happy with 37 points. Still 6 points behind Melksham in 5th spot, who managed to get into 5th spot. I mean, are they? Yeah, they did win actually. Dorchester come out of the top 5, so we've 5 points behind them now, and we're doing all right. We are 2 points behind Hartley now, and I think if we win and Chesham, Hartley lose, we can push ourselves into 8th spot, and we're climbing the table once again. I think this is where we're going to leave it, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for joining me. It is very much appreciated. Do like seeing all the comments coming through as well. Webb giving a free transfer. Yeah, we let them go, don't we? You watch now. One of our major players will go. But looking at the, this is where we started tonight. Or was it? But no, it was here. We started against Swindon tonight with a 0-0 draw, needing points on the board to win. Was it Swindon? When did we come in? We didn't, did we? We drew with Swindon, beat Staines. We came in for Chalfont. So we've only drawn the 1 game tonight. So we started our 9-point collection with Swindon last night and a win in the cup against Staines. Tonight we started off with Chalfont, which we narrowly won 2-1. Tavistock we narrowly won 2-1. So if you look at this, 91st minute winner. Tavistock 71st minute winner. Then we played a friendly, a few good wins. Hungerford, look at that, 81st, 86th, 89th, 3 in the last 10 minutes. Kidlington, we had to get a 60th minute equaliser, which is the only game really we've dropped points, and at that point we'd already secured it. So with the win against Chalfont, Tavistock and Hungerford, we had got our tally, which is truly amazing. 11 points out of 15, but 9 needed. So we have saved it, and we have gone on a little bit of run afterwards. Eversham, 38th and 55th minute with Misic being sent off. Again, something happened in the last 10 minutes. Melksham, that is amazing. That is a 4-0. We were literally run ragged through the game. We did play very, very nicely indeed and very tight. But 3 goals again in the last 10 minutes. I mean, that is just truly amazing in itself. Dorchester, we were 2-0 up after 14 minutes. And we held our own. So at the moment, I'm not really bothered who's scoring, as long as they score. So when we come back tomorrow night, we are going to be playing Taunton. Then we're going to play in Beaconsfield, and then Bath, who we've got twice in a couple of days. And then Hartley. So, I mean, where are Taunton? They're off top of the table. Typical. Beaconsfield 17th. Bath. Do we play Taunton? No, we're not going to play Taunton. No, we'll give it a rest. We'll come back tomorrow. But Bath, we play in the Cup. But they are currently 4th. Hartley, they are above us in 9th. So all in the top 10. Harrow 16th. Okay, we're getting easier. Home to Weston-super-Mare. Home to Merthyr. Then we've got Mangotsville. Then we've got Wimborne. So teams really, I think, well, we'll see what happens. But that is, this is the best form we've been in for a long, long time. After a really shaky start and the threat of being sacked, it's kind of spurred everybody on as well. So that is the fact that we're in the cup competition. I'm really happy about that. So if we have a look at the rules, we are in the 4th round now. We don't get any money for it, which is a shame. Which we'll have a look at finances as well just before we go. But 4th round, quarter-final, then see again, nothing. The winners qualify for the cup. So if we win, what happens? Nothing. Nothing. Extra time, yeah, fine. Yeah, nothing really happens there, does it? But if we have a look at the profile for the league, I don't know whether the league is on there at the minute. I don't know whereabouts we are actually for so goals. Where is our nearest goal scorer? Wow, Alisson with 11 league goals. He's way off. Matty Robinson is the player to have in your team at this present moment in time, and I'm sure he looks like somebody we've just picked up as well. 27 years old. Wow, look at them stats for him. Looks amazing, doesn't he? 95 goals in 260. He's only played, I mean, can we $2.5 grand? I mean, how can we not? Well, it's food for thought for another time, I guess. But if we have a look at the preview, we were expected to finish second this season. We are lying currently, what, in 11th? So it has been quite tough, really. Finances, just before we go as well. We're 114 grand, nearly 115 grand in the red. That's not great for us at all. We're well under budget, wages-wise, but that is about it. Projection, they're looking at £206,000 loss. So we need to take over with someone with a lot of money. And some attendances, because the attendances have been really poor. 396 away at Dorchester, 90 at home. Then we home there 39, that was rubbish. 61 there against Tavistock. Bidford 74. Chesham was 203. So we played Chesham down here, didn't we? Or did we not? Probably not, actually. Look at the running there. It should be an easy running, shouldn't it? It should be an easy running, but will we ever get there? I wonder. I do wonder. Right, okay. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's fine. Right, leave it there then. Thanks very much for joining me once again, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, we'll carry it all on. Things are going very well indeed at the moment, so let's keep it up. Stay safe, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you.